What's up and welcome to my channel. I'm Kelsey. I am the Human Design Astrologer on a mission to help you understand your astrology and human design so that you can align with your highest potential and your life purpose. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for all you human design manifestors out there. So if you are a manifestor energy type in human design, this is the April tarot reading and energy update for you. So let's get started. I'm going to be pulling from my psychedelic space tarot, and then I will be pulling some oracle cards from my Moonology and manifestation deck to finish out the reading. So let's see what April has in store for you manifestors, and what April, oh, that's way too many cards, is bringing you. I chose the space tarot because it's, as you'll see, it's like all aliens, and it feels like kind of like we're aliens right now after the new moon in Aries, where it's like there's new intentions around our sense of self, our identity for a lot of us. It's like we're going through a lot of changes, and it's almost like we're newborn people, and it can be hard to let go. So let's see what April has in store for all you manifestors out there. Let's get some cards. Oh, there we go. About time. We got the Lovers. Perhaps a relationship coming in for some of you, or a renewed feelings, renewed empowerment in your relationship. I want to make sure you guys can see these too. So let me raise this a little bit. Fancy new standing desk that I really, really, really love. So yeah, it could be a new relationship or many new relationships, new friendships, renewed friendships, or renewed sense, like I said, in your relationship, or just with yourself. Like you feel like you're able to, oh, two cards there, love yourself in a new way, and really are embracing this new energy that's coming in with the moon cycles this month. All right, I feel complete with that for now. And I'll pull clarifiers. This devil card on the bottom here is gnarly. Like I said, this is all like space and like sci-fi, like alien deck. So what that signifies to me as a subconscious message is really there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of old things falling away this month for you, manifestor, and really there's like this need for a renewed sense of self, a renewed sense of how you're being, how you're showing up in your relationships, as well as what that looks like for you. You know, maybe you're learning to start to initiate and to inform and to use your voice, and you're really setting boundaries and speaking up for your needs, speaking up for yourself, and it's really paying off this month. The Two of Wands came out here too, so it's like there's really needing to be a decision made. And, you know, use your authority, check in with your authority. And if you're not sure how to work with your authority as a manifestor, I have audio downloads on my website, astrologyhumandesign.com. You can go to my Learn Your Design tab and scroll down and see if you're a splenic manifestor, ego manifestor, emotional manifestor. I have different audio downloads and guides of how you can use your authority to align with your correct decision-making process and make correct decisions for you based on your energy. But that's a big part of April too, is like learning to work with how you make decisions and learning to use your discernment and make decisions that are in alignment with your highest good and your highest potential. And it's like once you do that, there's this King of Wands energy. You're stepping into your power. You're learning how powerful you truly are as a manifestor, and what good and amazing things and opportunities can come into your life when you use your initiation power and the power that your voice holds. And once you start to really step into that, once you really start to tap into that energy, which I feel is a big part of what April is teaching you, what April is really bringing forth for you to do, is like making decisions that are in alignment with your energy, with your utilization of your energy. Because as a manifestor, you are an energy type, but you don't have a defined sacral. So it's really important to know when enough is enough and when to reel it in and stop doing so much and take some time for yourself. And you're really learning that this month. You're really learning how to set those boundaries. You're really learning what you truly want. You're really learning what that looks like and really standing firmly in that. And it's really going to bring in this kind of like exuberance, this newfound joy. The 10 of Cups is here, like this wish, this like happy ending. And really just like this renewed and reinvigorated sense of joy and peace, right? Your signature feeling of peace. It's really going to start to come in for you this month when you really step into and embrace your power to set those boundaries, to be firm with what you're communicating and what you need, what you desire, and not settling for anything that is less than that or that's not that. It's like you're really learning too how to find a work-life balance. I didn't even see this came out. The 2 of Pentacles, which is the card of balance, this is all about you juggling the things in your life that you have committed to, the things in your life that you have wanted to put energy towards and things that you are putting energy towards. But there's this sense of balance that's needed in terms of, this deck is wanting to be used right now, in terms of, again, really utilizing your energy so that it doesn't lead you to burnout or anger or frustration or maybe these judgmental tendencies, right? And, oh, there we go. It's almost like 2 open up to change is the bottom of the deck card here. Maybe some of you are Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. Sagittarius too, maybe, Sun, Moon, Rising. On your conscious or unconscious side in Human Design, it says believe in your good luck. So really believe in your ability to create, to manifest, to stand in your power, to be embodied in who you are, and to really have this powerful, like galactic energy. Like these 2 cards are just like, it's like you really have the energy of the cosmos within you. Which I've never said like that. Like that's the title of my book, but I've never like said that. But that's what I'm getting for you guys. It's like you're really opening up to your power. You're really opening up to embodying your truth, embodying your power, embodying all of these things that have been falling away. Like the Tower card ends here. This ends the story, right? It's like everything you thought you were, everything you thought you needed is really crumbling, and you're really stepping into this new sense of self. But it's like, what's funny about this card is like they're in space, obviously, and like there's no gravity in space. So it looks like they're falling, but they're really just floating. Like you're being held up by this energy that you're moving into, you're transitioning into, you're starting to embody. You're starting to realize, oh, I do need this, and there's so much more peace I feel when I choose to communicate that, and when I step into my ability to like voice that I need that, and then it gets met, or it doesn't, and I move on to another thing, another opportunity, another relationship, whatever, where it does get met, because I'm not settling for anything that's not that, and I'm being honest with myself that that's what I need and speaking up about it. And so it's like there's a big message of believe in that. I feel like there's a big crown chakra opening happening and activation happening for, a lot of clearing too of the crown chakra happening for a lot of you as well, and opening up more to intuitive abilities, psychic abilities, like just tapping into these newfound parts of yourself that you didn't really know were there, because it kind of like you had to be a little bit like cracked open in order to see that clearly. And you had to have this kind of like tower moment, right, where things felt like they were crumbling, felt like they were falling apart, only to show you new parts of yourself that you're meant to step into, and that you can choose to easily embody through just communication and being clear about that with the people around you, right? Informing. That's what you're here to do as a manifestor, is to inform, and that's how you will align with that signature feeling of peace versus that not self feeling of anger. And so that's a big part of what you're learning this month too, as well as how to balance your work with your kind of like day-to-day life, your social life, the things you want to do to recharge, to take care of yourself. You're really learning how to balance all these things and what that's looking like for you. Like a lot of you guys are changing up your schedules. If you work for yourself, like you're kind of limiting your work hours. If you work for someone else, you're just kind of like realizing how much energy is okay for you to put into something versus what's not. And like what's okay for you to take on versus what's not. I'm getting more clarity around this Tower card. So yeah, justice, like you're standing up for yourself and you're not kind of letting people walk over you like maybe you have in the past. Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Wands, yeah. There might even be new financial ventures coming in for you guys, or just a renewed sense of how you're handling your money or an increase in money, but it feels like there's some new opportunity coming in around earthly possessions, material possessions, wealth, things of that nature. Maybe just even a new relationship with how you're handling things of the 3D nature, how you're handling human emotions, how you're reacting or not reacting to the things you would have been very reactive to before, like things that just occur, like you're really navigating these things in a new way. Like it's the same, what's that saying? It's like same shit, different day, but you're handling it different. So it's not affecting you the same as it would have before. And then things are really going to start to move quickly after this kind of like Tower moment. That maybe has already occurred or is going to occur in the next 2 weeks before April ends. But something around, maybe it's like your expectations are shattered. It's like you're getting a renewed, invigorated sense of passion of also your relationship, like I said, with your emotions, your reactions. And things are really going to start to pick up and move more quickly, where you're going to feel like, okay, I'm glad I set those boundaries. I'm glad I got clarity around what my needs are and spoke that, because things are moving now so quickly that if I hadn't have gotten organized with those things and set those parameters, that I would have been overwhelmed and I would have probably maybe had like a burnout phase. But now that you've cultivated this sense of balance, things are able to come in not only more quickly and more smoothly, but you're able to respond to them differently and in a new way that's more in alignment with the best utilization of your energy possible. So that's what I have for you, manifestors. Let me know in the comments how this resonated with you for the month of April. I love, love, love to hear from you guys. So let me know, what's your authority, what's your profile, what's your sun, moon, and rising in astrology. Let me know. I'm sending you guys so much love for April, and I'll see you in the next video.